So you're finally ready to switch to plant-based protein, but you're not quite sure which protein brand to choose. Well, today's video is going to cover 4 brands, and we're going to go through price point, packaging, and ingredients, and I'll show you which is the best option. Okay, so the first brand that we're going to cover is Orgain. You can find this in most grocery stores, Costco, and online. The next brand is Propello Life. You can find this online. This is a local brand to my hometown, Columbus, Ohio. The next one is within a network marketing company, Arbonne. You can get this from an independent consultant, and you have to purchase this online. And then the last is Isagenix, and again, you have to purchase this from an independent consultant within that company of Isagenix online. So let's discuss the packaging. As you can see, these 3, Propello Life, Isagenix, and Orgain, are in nice canisters. I will say that Arbonne kind of let me down there. I understand the reasons for bags. However, it makes it very, very difficult when you're opening it up, and it gets very powdery everywhere. And I really honestly can't get a good seal on it. And this is full transparency here. I'm not trying to hype anything up. I'm trying to give you the real. So honestly, I have to put a clip on it because I don't feel like the seal is sealed enough, okay? So I prefer canisters. I feel like it's just a better option. It's cleaner and it's easier. And also, side note, when I travel, I actually gut the inside of this, and I baggie up different protein powders, my PB Fit, and even my oatmeal and things like that. And I use this to pack everything in. So a bag just wouldn't be as good, especially because you don't have that hard exterior, okay? So the second thing I wanna hit on is price point. Price point, I will say for Orgain, this is the cheapest bet. You get per canister 24 servings, 2 scoops per serving. This was about $30 for the entire canister. That is pretty darn inexpensive. That's very good. You get it from Costco, you get the most bang for your buck. Propello Life is, I believe, about $60 for this canister. So obviously, very, very, very good quality product. So you get what you pay for sure here, but that is a little bit higher. And I would say these are just about the same. These might be just a little bit cheaper at retail. And the good thing is with these companies, Isagenix and Arbonne, if you sign up as, either a rep, distributor, or, preferred customer, you get a discount. I understand that. I, by no means, rep these brands at all, so I am just giving you value here. I am not making any money off of pushing you in one direction or the other. I'm just giving you the facts. So, all in all, I would say price point, obviously cheapest, and these 3 are about the same, about $50 to $60 retail. And so what I want to cover last is the ingredients, I should say. So the ingredients here within Orgain, I will be 100% honest with you, this is my least favorite in terms of ingredients. Why do I say that? Well, there is protein, the pea protein, brown rice protein, chia seed is the main base. And then the second ingredient is the organic creamer base. And this has sunflower oil. It has a lot of other things in it that are not so good, but in terms of fat, carbohydrate, like the macros, you get per serving, you get 4.5 grams of fat, 21 grams of carbohydrates, 5 grams of fiber. So we subtract that to get the net impact carbs. So carbs are pretty high still. And the sweetener is erythritol. So a lot of people can't digest that very well. I know a lot of people with this brand have GI issues, bloating, gas, all of the sorts. So I would say this is the one that is cheapest, but again, you get what you pay for. It tastes phenomenal. Typically, we find that things that taste great they're covering up something, and there's a ton of ingredients, and the ingredient list on here is extensive. A lot of things I can't pronounce, which is never good. And protein, 21 grams, okay? So a lot of these, the protein's about the same, the macros are about the same. However, I would say this is very high in carbohydrates compared to the others. So the next step is Propello Life. For 1 scoop, you have 11.5 grams of carbs, 3.5 grams of fiber, so a lot less in the carbohydrate department, 16 grams of protein. But you guys, the list of ingredients, there are literally like 7 ingredients. I can pronounce all of them. And the last ingredient, stevia leaf extract, that is the only sweetener they use. You can tell because it's not super sweet. It doesn't taste processed. It doesn't taste like there's a million ingredients of junk in there. It's clean. It is super clean. And it doesn't give you any GI distress, which is great. So the next one is Arbonne, and I will say when I tasted it, I was like, wow, this is super sweet. Now I know why, because literally the second ingredient, cane sugar. I don't know about you, but I don't want the second ingredient in my protein powder to be cane sugar, not something that I'm consuming every single day, multiple times per day. I know a lot of people that consume protein powder are having many scoops in a day. So the protein content, 20 grams, obviously that's great. 3 grams of fat, carbohydrates, 13, fiber, 6. So carbs are great, protein's great. However, the sugar is 7 grams of sugar compared to the others that are much lower. I would say the sugar, yeah, both of the first two, a lot, 1 to 2 grams sugar, that's it. So the last one, Isagenix, we have 3 grams of fat, we have 4 carbs, 1 gram of fiber, and so 3 impact carbs, that's fantastic, only 2 grams of sugar, and 18 grams of protein. And you guys, let me tell you, the ingredient list is very, very, very clean. There is fructose in there as well as stevia, so it gives it a little bit more sweetness than the Propello Life. But I will say that I do love the fact that they have the amino acids per serving, the breakdown there, so you can see that visually. That is not the case with the other 3 brands, which I really like to see that. So all in all, at the end of the day, if you're trying to save money, go with Orgain. If you're trying to go for quality, I would say one of these 2 brands. Price point's very similar. You're getting 30 servings here, only 15 servings here. So all in all, this is more bang for your buck. I hate to say it because this is my local brand, but I love both. I really do. So of course, support someone that you really want to support. Support local. If you know Propello Life and you really want to support them, go with them. If you know a rep that's within Isagenix, then support them as well. And you know what? My favorite thing to do, try them all. Switch and swap. Every day you're gonna have a different craving. And so that's the beauty of eating healthy. You can always switch it up. So obviously that's what I'm doing. And I can't tell you how the texture of the drink is because honestly, I don't drink protein drinks. However, I use protein powder in protein oats. I use it in protein pudding. I use it in protein bowls, protein bars, things like that. So the texture amongst all of them is pretty similar, I would say, but the Isagenix is almost like a mousse. So I like to make a protein pudding. I'll do the 1 serving of this and an equal amount of the PB Fit. Add water, mix it up, add a little True Whip to the top. It is delightful, and it is like mousse, the Isagenix. And the other ones, it's fine, but there's still kind of that grit to it, if you know what I'm saying. So the Isagenix pretty much blew my mind, and I am not even a rep. So you guys, again, all of these brands taste pretty good, but I will say these are my 2 faves. So if you found this valuable, please let me know in the comments. Remember to click the subscribe button if you find this information valuable, and I will talk to you all very soon.